time of me. I'm just like checking out myself because I get to see myself in the camera. So every time you get to see me, it's kind of like me doing a little bit of like awareness where my messy hair is at. I just want to say thank you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Peace, and thank you for being here. I got a new lining going on, so I'm just kind of playing with it and seeing how it works. I like the lights. I like the going on. As you can see, it's like a little circle going on. This was a gift from my friend Jamie before he moved to New York, and I've been having it there, but I've been using a tripod in my light. So this is the tripod and the circle thing, everything all together. And I was like, just there, and I haven't even used it, but it can definitely benefit from the light. It's more like in my face, more concentrated with this. If you're new to Tikkun Malan, welcome to Tikkun Malan, the Star with Love. My channel is about healing tools. I took a week off. I was overdoing and my guys were like, chill, relax, and it was much needed. I am very much rested. Life is wonderful. I started taking another hobbies that I have a lot of creativity. That's all I gotta say. I have a lot of creativity, and I have been using that creativity to use it to continue doing me. So I know I put you guys on hold. Today we're gonna talk about our crown chakra, our corona, our crown chakra. This is healing tools. Tikkun Malan is about healing the world so with love. If you're interested in more information about it, check the bottom, read the description. What else? What else? What else? What are the upgrades? We're Mercury retrograde. That means that some of the things, Mercury retrograde on Virgo season, Virgo gang, earth sign just like me. It's now full on by Leo season. We love you guys. My mother's a Leo. I also found out that somebody from Florida, that he was there for me a lot, and he was an advanced numerologist. And it's funny. I wanna dedicate this one to him. His name was Mr. and he lived older gentleman, same birthday as my mother, advanced numerologist, and he passed away in 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 May. And it was another girl that told me in Clubhouse. And it's funny because he was like literally one of the first people that read my energy and was there for me when I needed. He also will show up when I was doing readings in Clubhouse, and we read other people's energy. A little bit territorial and defensive of me when sometimes people were trying to be funny or disrespectful to me. And sometimes when I would feel some type of way, he would call and just say hi. So he passed away. He had my mother's birthday, and that's literally what I have been receiving this news. This is what Leo season left to me. A lot of forgiveness, a lot of peace, and a lot of awareness. So now we are talking about our crown chakra. Okay, if you're not familiar, what is the crown chakra? If you're not even familiar, what are chakras? Go ahead and go to the beautiful University of YouTube in my channel, that is Tikkun Malan the Soul, and you'll be able to see. I talk about what are chakras, what is the Muladhara chakra, which is a root chakra, which is developed between the ages that your little sperm, the XX or the XY, within the 7 weeks, the masculine gets mutated from the XX chromosome into the XY. So until the age of 7, that's your Muladhara chakra. Then there's the Swadhisthana chakra, our sacral chakra. There's a video about that. Then there's Manipura chakra, our solar plexus chakra. There's our Anahata chakra, which is our heart chakra. Then there is our Vishunda chakra, our throat chakra. And then last week, 2 weeks ago, we talked about our Anjna, our third eye. And today we're talking about Sahasrara chakra, which is our crown chakra, which is right here to here. And basically our crown chakra is connected and it's developed between the ages of 36 to 47, but I think it's mostly developed in that age in which you basically have lived a long life. But I've noticed there's a lot of people out there that are very highly developed with their crown chakra, very advanced. They had a Hara chakra, and sometimes people don't talk about it, you know. And right now, it is a beautiful time to be alive because what I'm about to say, I'm gonna give a disclosure. You have free will to believe the information that you're receiving from me, or you have free will to discard it, okay? I am just a messenger, and as a messenger, take everything with a grain of salt and dump in a sugar or whatever, whichever way you wish to go, okay? So, this may be a little bit controversial for some people, but this is the awareness that I receive with my guys. Because I always had the gifts about seeing things. I'm a seer. I see things before they actually happen. And I had this gift since childhood. And I'm also able to see hidden things or things that people don't say. And I knew the corona was happening before it actually happened. So looking back, I've been looking back lately because I've been sitting with the carbon body, with the human self, and the downloads and information that I received. My carbon body realized that I knew what corona was going to happen. I did not know what was going to be the indoctrination or the harm that was going to do to the human conscious collective and those that were receiving this information. As for myself, my gods put me to elevate higher, so I'd be able to see beyond the deceptions of what was happening at the moment, because I already know how to dwell within the conscious, subconscious, and superconscious, connecting to the oneness, to source, to God, source, creator, and the whole universe. So since I knew this was happening before, they told me be on joy, be on giggles, be laughing, be peace, be okay. And through everything, I found joy, I found peace, I found the beautiful awareness of connecting to oneness. So maybe 2 years ago, in the first time I went camping with my daughter Sasha in a conscious community that I met here in passing Orange County, there was a beloved melanin brother that came all the way from the motherland in Africa, and he gave us this story, and he said, I come from the originals. My family are always traveling, and we are nomads. We never stay in one place in Africa, but when we do stay in Africa, we go and we are teachers and guides in the pyramids. My family also works for unknown sources because our social security numbers, our birth certificates, or any kind of ID you have in general connected to the government, he said our family have been utilized to put a spell on the conscious collective, so they will not be able to remember and see who they are. That was what was said to us. Okay, we were camping. We were just like, wait, did you just say what I think I heard you say? And he said, take, as I said this with a grain of sugar and salt. I chose to leave my family in Africa. They are nomads, but I am breaking the cycle. I'm just saying what I know. He's still my friend. We're good friends. He lives in Africa. I get to talk to him sometimes. We communicate very well. I love to speak, to hear from him. He's melanated. He has now found a beautiful goddess. He has a baby. So please take what you hear out of the stories, whichever way you want to. So that spell for so many years has been broken. So Corona was the other spell that was given for people because their coronas, your crown chakra, which is what I'm talking about right now, were activated. Many of the conscious collective started receiving the gifts. As for me, I was like, my gifts were like boom, 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 boom. And I was like, what? I what? And I what? And I had to like literally talk to God and be like, okay, like, okay. It was a little bit overwhelming. It really was. In this few months, me even opening my YouTube channel, it was acceptance. Acceptance of what many people in the collective deem as you're doing magic, you're a witch, you're a bad person. No, I'm just gifted. I did not choose these gifts. They were given to me because I chose to sit in a lot of, I would make a YouTube channel about shadow work and what does that entail and what is healing to me and all of that. Because after teaching the tools about connecting to our crown chakra, so basically that's what happened. Corona, it was a burst of knowledge and wisdom that was given to the whole conscious collective. So that's why they had to lower everybody's frequency to fear, to I am not safe, I don't belong in this world. And therefore, the people that really fed those entities deceptions did not survive. And we are in the age of the truth is coming out. You know, the people that are saying the truth are being incarcerated. You know who I'm talking about? The people that are exposing these secret societies are saying it. There is something out there of the awareness of the real light and the false light. Oh yeah, we go in there too. I've been hanging around with Master Numbers 33 lately. So Master Numbers 33, I'm talking about life path. These are fiery as fuck. They are Sagittarius, they are Leos, and they are speaking the truth. And my consciousness is just like a sponge, listening to them, cognizant awareness, presently sun, activating the wisdom. The crown is receiving the information. So that's what happened. Corona was here to activate the many years of deceptions in which hidden agendas for masters, illuminists, masons had put the whole conscious collective willingly, because we get a social security number and we get a birth certificate, under a spell of ignorance. But once you remember who you are, you're gonna take the blue pill or the red pill. You have for real? I took the red pill. Welcome back. So, crown chakra. The crown chakra is attached and is blocked when you're connected to earthly attachments. So in order to activate your crown chakra, divinity is not logical. Divinity is not science. Divinity is not connected to a book. You could read all the 1,000 books that you want to. Let me tell you, it's good. It's good for the knowledge. It's good for the understanding. Divinity is connected to the cosmic wisdom. This is not something that I'm going to give you. This is something that you receive with you getting to say, yes, I have daughters. I made my daughters. I love them, but they belong to God, source creator, because I'm not here to control my daughters the way that I was controlled as a little child. I'm not here to exploit my child the way I was exploited as a little girl. You remove any earthly attachments once you're connected to your crown. Yes, I want a partner, but I can see through people's BS. And once you can see, and it's seen, sometimes it's not even, well, yeah, belief systems, because that's how I see people's belief systems that are not resonating with me, because my cosmic family, my ascended family, my ascended masters tell me move on and evolve. So this is the crown. We're literally talking about activations from here to the cosmos, to the universe, to the ascended masters, to the angels, to divine God source creator. This will not be connected to any books. This is not connected to any earthly attachments. That would include family, that would include sex, that would include anything with the 6 carbon body that we have. This is beyond. This is basically getting to realize that I could tell you how to use sport, but at the end of the day, the last things you have to realize is like, are you attached to money? Are you attached to family? Are you attached to sex? Are you attached to a title? You know, sometimes people when I go in Clubhouse, they're like, oh, unconditional, or is it Jessica? And I tell them, my beloved, you could call me it. I will not get offended. It doesn't even matter. I know who we are. It's not an I, it's a we. It's a collective, it's a consciousness, it's an awareness. So when you get to understand and understand that even the titles are just an illusion, you moving beyond the concept of any earthly attachments. Because I know that I am a spiritual being having a human experience, and I get to realize that nothing belongs to me. I'm not attached to anything. I am connected to the whole conscious collective, but I'm not attached to anything. People come and go, and that's the flow that the universe, cosmos have decided for me to flow. So that's how it works. You're not connected to money. You're not connected to titles. You're not connected to numbers. You're not connected to likes. You're not connected to followers. This is just irrelevant. Carbon body has been completely, every single day, put to death. Boom. Okay, crown chakra. What are some of the benefits of the crown chakra? Let me see. Our crown chakra is connected to the either color white, which is light, or you will say violet. How funny, right? My mother's name was Violeta, a fucking beautiful Leo, Violeta. The Hasastara chakra has activated the lotus of 1,000 petals. And if you know the history behind the lotus, we come from the mud. We elevate from the mud. Beautiful things come from being broken. So trust me and believe me, you can make it. If you know my story, I don't talk about the story of who I'm not, but I will explain through my words the story of who I'm not. And that's in the making. Silently working with God's source creator as we connect every single day. Activating the Christ crystals oil as we're with peace within. So a lotus of 1,000 petals is the top of the heads. It moves in clockwise direction and connects to the spiritual auric body. So if you have been listening, our solar plexus is connected to our aura. Our heart is connected to our aura. Our throat is connected to our aura. Our divine eye, all seeing, all knowing, is connected to our aura. And so is their crown. So this goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 connected, which is very mindful. Do you believe in yourself? Your aura is showing it. You have lack mentality. You hate yourself, or you're always saying, oh my God, I only get cheaters. It's connected to your aura. You're magnetizing cheaters, users, gaslighters. You speak, nobody likes me. My life is in shambles. It's connected to your aura. You're imagining that you always have not been good enough. It's connected to your aura. Your crown, your earthly attachments is connected to your aura. It shows. Yeah, my darling, everything shows. There is nothing hidden once you're connected to the oneness. So it's associated with grace, beauty, serenity, oneness, one with all our divinities, selfness, realizations, understanding, overstanding, and understanding, connected to enlightenment. Is connected to the mental health, knowledge, and spiritual enlightenment. So everything is interconnected. You know why I don't have jealousy or competition with anybody? Because I am you. Literally, if you read my bio in Clubhouse, I start with, I am meeting myself in different forms, in different guises. I am love. Because love to me means letting other people voluntarily evolve. That's when I remove the illusion of the separation of they and we are better than. And there's no competition and there's no jealousy. Because they get to realize that I am you in another form, and I reincarnated in a human form, carbon body, Jessica avatar. Because this is the body that I have to make grace and be okay with my weird curly hair, with my glasses, with everything, you know, with my freckles on the side, with things that so many people sometimes hate. I didn't like this, and so many guys are always complimenting me about my little things that I'm just kind of like, what? So when you get to realize that I am you in another form, you remove the illusion of judgment, of comparison, of jealousy. Because see, this is how it works. God, source creator, really does not care about the number of followers, of likes that you have at all. Never. The universe doesn't care about that. It's not artificially conditioned as we have. God, source creator, only cares that, do you believe in yourself? I started this YouTube channel when I was doing therapy in 2018, I think. And I'm in nature, and you see me there in nature, and I'm talking about my healing journey. Then the second year, I'm like, Jessica, play with tarot, play with oracles. And I was playing with them and I was doing it on my own, but I never put myself out there to do tarot and oracle readings for you. So I started doing other things. I started 3 businesses before I went back to the tarot and oracle reading. So the universe doesn't care about the followers or the likers or anything. No, it doesn't. It knows what you're capable of. So because I had the lack mentality of, oh, I'm not good enough in tarot, I'm not good in oracle readings, I'm not good at that, I went and I opened a business selling organic juices. Then I went and I opened a business about selling Kangen water machine. And then I opened a business about subconscious reprogramming. Okay, you see, I put these 3 businesses and I ignore the one that is naturally in my family. Literally, I had high school friends call me yesterday and she was like, you have something since I know you that others don't have. And I don't know how to explain it, but I know you're not gonna judge me or call me crazy. And I told her, no, I know where you are, I have been. I told you, you paid me for an oracle card reading. I told you what was going on. I mean, it has always happened to me. People always get the truth from me, and then they're not ready to hear the truth, and they go and they live their trauma, you know, everything they need to do, and they come back to apologize to me. That's okay. That was my natural gift. I'm okay. I can see the hidden parts because I've seen the hidden parts about myself. So you saw, I doubted myself so much, so I didn't do my tarot and my psychic gifts. So this year, the universe said, you're going to leave all of this behind and you're going to connect to your psychic gifts. Mr., the person that I was talking about, everything on the activations he went to last year, because he will call me when he was going through his activations, I went through this year. My acceleration, I would just been like this. The universe told me, get ready, you're gonna get accelerated ascension. And I was like, what? Oh yeah. I can feel, I can see, I can hear. My readings are just, it's beautiful. I don't know how to explain it. But I was okay with failing in the juices thing. I was okay with failing the Kangen machine. I was okay with not doing the subconscious. Everything worked though. Because now I combine all. I know about eating better. I know about the waters. I know about the mind, and I activated my natural gifts. My family, my lineage had it for many years. So that's what your crown chakra does. We have gifts in the conscious collective that are there for the taking. But that's why you have to work with your integrity, with your honesty. You have to work with all those chakras. A lot of people want to open this, the all-seeing, all-knowing eye. I would advise you to really start working. At the beginning, crown and third eye. Yes, they do connect you to everybody, but you could end up either in a mental hospital or with dementia or something when you don't know how to explain yourself. And my guys had to ground me and tell me, like, you're not crazy, you're just gifted. So when the universe doesn't care about your followers, your number of likes, is because we're all receiving downloads and informations all at once. The universe is just like, okay, we send this to Jessica, and we send this to Jessica's daughter, and we send this to Sasha, and we send this to Mary, we send this to Teresa, we send this to I don't know, Abdul, I don't know. So we're all connected. Our crown chakra is all connected, all as a collective. So we want to see who's gonna make it happen. The order has been put out there. Your ancestors and your guides are like, okay, the order's been out there, it's there, we're praying, the momentum is building. Who did it? Was it Jessica who did it first? Was it Jessica's daughter, Carla? Was it her other daughter? Was it Abdul? Who was it? And sometimes we as a collective, we got to say, they copy me, they got the ideas from me. Doesn't the universe love to divide and separate people? Or is that our ego? Let me repeat that. Ego and consciousness, cognizant, conscious, does not equate a synonym. And there's also spiritual ego too. Oh, trust me, I know about those. We call them out. We tell them, oh, I know you're gifted. I know you are. But we respect you because we love you. I'm going to let you deal with God, Source, Creator, and that. So, that's why there's no jealousy and there's no competition. Because we're all connected. When you know that you're connected to the oneness, to God, Source, Creator, there's no competition. The order was put out there. Whoever has the balls and the audacity to make it happen, you win. But if you doubt yourself, like I did with my tarot and my oracle cards readings at the beginning of my journey, like I mentioned, sometimes you have to start 1, 2, 3 business and fail them all, so you could go back to the one that has always been inside of you. Okay? So that's why I don't believe in jealousy. That's why I don't believe in competition. Because I know that we all receive the same orders at the same time. It's just that, do I choose to trust? Or do I choose to say like, no, 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 that's a crazy idea. No, I'm not gonna do it. Because we're too interested in the likes or the views or the follows. So, our crown chakra is our 7th chakra, okay? The 7th chakra is about insight, is our inner knowing and self-realization. It is the home of our spirituality and our connection with the divine. In Sanskrit, the name for this means 1,000-fold, referring to the number of petals of the lotus that represents this chakra. It symbolizes the unlimited nature of our thoughts, of our processes. This chakra is the portal through which the energy that is in the human life force enters into your body from the 7th chakra, and this energy filters down in through every other part. So literally that's exactly what I have been doing. When I have been connecting to my beautiful divine crown chakra, I basically see the light coming all the way from the top, then literally percolating all the way from my 3rd eye, percolating and activating in my throat throat chakra, percolating and activating in my heart chakra, percolating and activating in my solar plexus chakra, percolating and activating in my sacral chakra, percolating and activating in my root chakra as we get grounded, and you basically allow it to flow. One of the beautiful cartoons that really shows about chakras, and we have seen it, and I watched it growing up with my daughters, was the Avatar, the Airbender, because we are the Avatar. You can move fire, you can move water, you can move air, you could bend all of them, even metal, because you are the spirit. You are a spiritual being having a human experience. And the Avatar talks about the chakras. I grew up watching Avatar with my daughters. And now it's just been like a little girl, like literally sitting with it and with that awareness. Okay? So the strength and vitality of the energy in a person reflects in their level of personal development. Developed to its full potential, the energy of this chakra brings the highest level of consciousness, and it is indicated that the person has mastered the challenge of all the other chakras. Many healers and mystics believe that humankind, as part of the evolutionary process, is moving towards an even larger number of people who are fully developing this chakra. When the majority of people have developed their crown chakra, it is expected that the humankind will take a great step forward away from the needs and stepping forward from the needs and the conflicts of the lower chakras towards a more spiritually oriented existence. This chakra is often referred to as the crown chakra, the corona, the crown chakra. As I said, this is the seventh chakra. It is located at the top of your head. This corresponding color of the chakra is either white or violet. The Sanskrit name is the Hasasara chakra, and commonly known as the crown chakra. This chakra represents 1,000 petals. So, when it comes to moving forward with inspiration in your crown chakra and the spiritual enlightenment you receive out of it is when it's an imbalance in this chakra, it may present itself with mental instability. That's why I said, do not open your one scene in this, because you're gonna either end up in a mental hospital, you're gonna be called crazy, you're gonna be called demented, because your energy and the information that you are receiving is not grounded. So when you're not grounded, you know, I went on a hermit mode. I will say, when I started doing my chakra healing, I was like I thought it was crazy. I am being very transparent. You know, you heard the story when I'm telling you that one of my friends comes from the lineage of beautiful melanin people that were part of, you know, the spell that put whole humanity into that. So how do you explain that? How do you explain to the world that you know what is going on, but everybody is asleep? Because you're under a spell. And people are not realizing it, because people will call me crazy or demented. And it's okay. So having that awareness in mental instability is one of the things. Without self-awareness and balance, excess energy in this chakra can also express as a drive to collective possessions and material wealth. Said it. Any attachment, it's completely imbalanced. You don't own nothing. We don't own nothing. We basically get to realize that, okay, I have these things, but do they make me? No. And to build a sense of a personal power, it's kind of like we're feeding our ego by having. My daughter Sasha asked me for Baby Yoda. I bought a Baby Yoda. I bought a Baby Yoda for her, and I bought a Baby Yoda for me. Okay? So, do they owe me, or do I owe them? That's kind of how I see that's the blockage that sometimes we have to this. Are things owning us, or are we owning our things? And is that attachment the one that is blocking the downloaded informations to the Christ, to the crystals, to the divine, to the one source creator? So, depleted energy in this chakra may generate feelings of dependency and depression, with the person having little drive on energy to make choices and take directions in their lives. Following someone else's direction without thinking or challenging them becomes the easiest option. Wait, hold on. What happened? What was I talking about? What did Corona just do? I mean, if you are aware of how the mind works, they did something called mass psychosis. Mass psychosis is basically showing people and desensitizing humans from like, oh my God, there's danger on the street. Oh my God, there's like somebody dead. Oh my God, Black Lives Matters are doing this. Oh my God. What did I just read? What happens when your crown is imbalanced? I'm going to repeat it for the people in the back just in case you missed it. Okay? Because get ready. God, source, creator, universe, may you allow the right people to hear this message before the deceptions and the lies that have been put out there into the world. And may this message go for those people that are willing to take their power back and not allowed to be easily influenced by the lies and deceptions and the spells that are being put out there for them to self-spell on themselves. So I'm going to repeat this for the people in the back just in case you missed it. Okay? Depleted energy in this chakra may generate feeling of dependency and depression. So dependent of somebody else to literally make the choices for you because you're too overwhelmed with stress, with anxiety and overthinking. Therefore, you have no idea how to respond properly and not from trauma. Okay? With the person having little drive on energy to make choices and to take direction in their lives, following someone else's direction without thinking, emotional intelligence, or challenging them becomes the easiest option. Eventually, a person like this may feel a complete lack of any sense of personal power. Balance in the chakra leads to what has been described by yoga as blissfulness, static state. This is the final stage of evolution of the physical body, and it brings with it a sense of inner peace, access to our innate wisdom, inner standing, overstanding, and understanding, an awareness of all the connection with all, and therefore living and loving all things. In this state, we're able to recognize within ourselves any patterns of thoughts, behaviors that are dysfunctional, and effortlessly release them from our psyche. I pray that this goes to the right people. I pray that you're open and receptive, and I pray that you see that you have the power. You have the power. Just saying. I am not here to take away nobody's power. I am here to give people your power back so you can remember how beautiful you are. So people out there will not tell you what to vision. Y'all see how my eyes are closed? Tell you what to vision, and you will make your own discernment. Okay? Okay. I could get sassy. I don't want the whole conscious collective to continue living with this delusion, and not to come from a place of getting to say like, what the fuck? This lies again. This lies again. This lies against. These lies against are done. These lies against are done. I work for the Most High. And when I started working for the Most High was like, go, go, go. Stop playing with your potential. Stop playing with your power. People out there are getting killed, butchered, because they don't know and they're not able to see beyond the mass psychosis of the emotionally intelligence that is being put out there. Tell you what to vision. You don't even need to use this eyes, and you're literally picking up those spells. Crown chakra herbs: sage, gorukola, spikenard, johnswort, palo santo, lavender, pink lotus. Crown chakra crystals: amethyst, chariot, lepidolite, selenite. This is my big selenite. You see this? This is, oh, if you don't know about selenite, let me put you up on game. Selenite is my baby. I actually got this from the conscious community. I like to play with my crystals. Y'all like my googly eyes? And it's connected to believing in myself and my heart chakra. I like to play my googly eye crystal. So this selenite, I got it from the conscious people. And this one literally is in top of my head. Like in top of my head or at the bottom of my feet, depending on how I choose to sleep. So this one, and among other things that I use, because I'm very gifted and spirits like to talk to me all the time, I set boundaries like a motherfucker. Not only do I do it with humans, I do it with spirits. I do. My guys not, but other spirits, yes. And this is one of the tools that I have learned to use to protect me as a gifted and other psychic attacks. Oh yeah, we know. We just choose not to engage in them because we get, God, Diosito, ahí te la damos. Whatever, whoever, we give it back to you, God, because they couldn't handle what they're throwing at me, so we give it back to source. Trust me, we know, we hear, we're just, what? I'm too busy creating in my life. So selenite, it's a crystal that will protect you, and it will also cleanse it. This one not only does it cleanse the energy around you, it also cleanses other crystals. So yeah, this one is my favorite. Selenite, as you can see, is like, it's here. Like whenever I need it, it's right there. And it's a natural crisis. Purple fluorite, scapolite, spirit quartz, sugilite, labradorite, white calcite, dambarite. Oh, I love dambarite. I was wearing, let me see, let me find it. I was wearing, one of my clients made me a special piece of dambarite and labradorite. It disappeared. I was crying. I was so upset. But all this time, he gifted me this and the other one that was maybe half the size of dambarite and the labradorite. Oh my God, the downloads, the information with this, it's beautiful. And he basically sent me 2 pieces of dambarite. He sent me this one and the one that was together with the labradorite. I was so upset, but I mean, I don't lack nothing. I will always get more. I got more. And yeah, these are my own customized pieces that I kind of put together with all my crystals. A lot of I wear a lot of black crystals for grounding, a lot of protection crystals, and yeah, lately I've been wearing this one. He made it too. It was my client. He is thriving. He's in a beautiful, happy relationship, and he customizes pieces. This one has Herkimer diamond, meteorite. This one is beautiful moldavite. I love moldavites. I love transformation. You cannot go wrong with moldavite. Is my favorite. And then this one is, I have to remember, but this one is, I have to be very careful that my cats don't lick it, because it sheds sometimes, and it's poisonous. And I don't remember the name of this one, but he's the one who put me up on game of this piece, and I send them this, and he gifted me this 3. So I send them this and the moldavite, and I told them, you create whatever you want to. So this has been the pendant that he made me as a gift. So I love crystals. This is literally, I think this is like, yeah, and other crystals that I was making bracelets this week. So yeah, labradorite, white calcite, dambarite, I show you guys. Herkimer diamond, I'm wearing it. Oh my god, I just showed you guys. Herkimer diamond is this one right here. Howlite, Herkimer diamond, I also carry it here. Howlite, magnesite, petalite, rutilated quartz. Oh, I love rutilated quartz. I have a bracelet, but I'm not wearing it with me. I think I have like 1 stone. Yeah, I do. This is rutilated, Chris. This is rutilated. I literally just put this together. I put a combination of everything into this one. And yeah, that rutilated, I was like, oh my god, I have one. So rutilated quartz and selenite again. So those are crown chakra crystals that you can use to clear, to protect your crown chakra, so people won't be sending you psychic attacks, because that's how you actually receive them. When people are sending anything that they shouldn't be doing to themselves, because spells, sometimes your energy is so strong that it goes back to sender, or almost to God source creator, so you can handle that. Okay, so 7th week, our aura is connected to this beautiful chakra. Okay, it is connected to the color white. That's why you see I actually tie-dye this shirt in the event that I told you guys 2 weeks ago, that I got all this bunch of fruits and vegetables, and I tie-dyed it with green, purple. It's a white shirt, and I was like, this is the rainbow. This is literally the rainbow. So let me wear that shirt. There is no element that is associated to it. The organs that are connected to it are the electromagnetic field of the 9 feet surrounding your entire body. The aura is not always recognized as the chakra, but your energy, it gives a glow. When you realize that your crown chakra is balanced, your energy just glows. Like, you enter a room and people look at you, and even though if you don't want to be seen, it's funny. Yeah, I've never was comfortable with that, even when I was in balance. Now it's just kind of like, thank you, I love you guys. Trust me, it's very weird, but it's true. You're perceived as natural charismatic. Of course, you're walking in divine purpose. The God source creator within you is like, you can play with you no more. Be you. Be you. No more staying quiet. No more hiding. You can easily attract people, things, and positive situations into your life. Definitely. You are a powerful manifester. You have coherent projection. You feel consolidated sense of self. You feel protected. You are positive in attracting mode. You get things done and get support from others. You have a very strong and a healthy body. Your emotional health is balanced. Definitely. I think the last time I got sick was like maybe a few weeks ago, and it was with my throat. Yes, because I was not supposed to go to an event and I went. You have spiritual maturity and can see things from a higher perspective. Definitely. How do you know that you're a little bit off balance in your crown chakra? This is where the tough gets real and the real gets tough. You don't have clear boundaries with people and are prone to attack the negative people and negative events in your life. Feeling like you have no energetic projection or any protection around you. You know how people tell you, I feel so drained. It's a little bit unbalanced crown chakra. And there's so many things, like you don't feel tired. Like honestly, I don't feel tired. I feel very rested. And it has been a long time that I feel like this. A very long time. Like today I woke up and I'm like, I'm laying in bed and I'm like, hey universe, thank you. Thank you, universe. I am so grateful for everything that is becoming. You know, I am. Life is beautiful. Thank you for the information. Thank you for the downloads. Thank you for the blessing. When I rest, I create more things. There's no way to explain it. Feeling like you have a scattered projection of minds and thoughts all over the place. Feeling like you project to others and you get misinterpreted. You lack sense of self. You feel your energy is dull and weak. You feel vulnerable. You attract problems. You're sick all the time. People with an off-balance negative aura or crown chakra are prone to serious illnesses. And I don't wish that to anybody. That's why I gave you guys the solutions of how to take care of yourself with all the previous chakras. And even on this one, the universe was like, you need to walk your talk. We told you no overdoing. We told you relax. Last week I was booked and busy. I woke up and I had money. I was like, well, look at this. I was like, well, look at this. Well, look at this. The only thing I had to do was rest. And ching, ching, ching when the money tripped. I'm just giving codes. But I have been doing the work. I don't chase. I don't follow. I don't do none of that. I have been doing other things. So I talked to you about the crystals, and we talked about yeah, I think we covered everything. Oh my goodness. Well, look at this. I'm gonna go ahead and close with some affirmations. And yeah, I am surrounded by wide, powerful light energy. Ooh, let me throw some energy into this, okay? So if you feel any kind of way, I am an USUI Holy Reiki Fire Practitioner. I'm an SEKHMET Egyptian practitioner and teacher. If you feel interested and you would like to receive these affirmations, I'm gonna go ahead and send you some energy along with these in distant Reiki, okay? And if you feel calm to receive it, okay? I am open my heart to divine healing, as I know healing light surrounds me. I am filled with light. I am surrounded by white, powerful light energy. The energy around me attracts everything I deserve, and it protects me from any lower negative energy that does not align with light, unconditional love, and so it is. So with this, my palms are on fire, you guys. May you receive this beautiful Reiki healing, this beautiful Reiki activation. May you do your own inner work. I'm just a conduit. I'm just saying abracadabra. And you remember who you are. Because at the end of the day, the divine in me sees the divine in you. And I just spray some magic dust. Thank you guys. Welcome back. I have a beautiful activation. Yeah, have a blessed day. It's a prayer. I do prayer. And I've been working on a beautiful prayer to put into the world. There's also another thing that is gonna be coming up in the month of September, attaching to my number 9. I'm moving silently, I'm moving quietly, and it's gonna be activations that I have been doing since childhood. I've been praying a lot with my inner child. I'm just gonna be very transparent. My inner child and I would been like this. Like, I love you, Jessica. I love you, Jessica. I love you, little Jessica. Oh my God, we finally met. Oh my God, you're fucking amazing. Oh my God, you're hilarious. Let's cry together. Let's bond together. Let's see what we can create together. So I had to share. September. There's a little surprise that is coming from my heart and my inner child. That child that was told you're only here to be seen, not to be heard. So my inner child and I have made peace with that, and we want you to be heard because your voice matters. That's why I went through every single chakra. This was not about me. I want you to remember how beautiful and amazing you are. Okay? I love you. The divine in me sees the divine in you. May you take your power back. And I want to see what you're here to co-create. Itangarakato shokoro. Enatarakato okoretitana narata. Ekash irokolo oro. Welcome back. We've been waiting for you. Have a beautiful, blissful,